JFTS Body Transformation. Looks like we got a challenge going on, man. Look at us. Look how many people get signed up. All right, that's awesome. I think we're looking at around 25, 26 people. There's a few people that aren't here right now. So, and we do have a few people that are doing it online as well. All right. So, anyways, welcome. I just want to go through your eating plan tonight and give you guys some ideas on condiments and things like that. If you guys have any questions after I'm done talking, then you guys go ahead and ask the questions, okay? I encourage you all to ask me questions tonight while we're here together as a group. Don't wait till I go home, okay? I want to go home, I want to relax a little bit, and then, I don't want 100 messages, okay? So just try to ask me if you can, okay? Okay, so the last group we had I really enjoyed the last group. We had one from 5 o'clock to like 5:45. I really enjoyed them because they all laughed at my jokes. So if you guys can laugh at my jokes, we're going to get along really well here. Okay? Yeah, there you go. That was a big laugh. Who did that laugh? Okay, free personal training session for you for that laugh. All right. Actually, I train you. Damn. All right. So I have some of the 14-day cleanses already printed off, some paper copies if you guys want one. You guys want one of those right now to look at? Yeah? You like that? Okay. Hopefully you have enough to go around. We'll just grab one and just pass it around, okay? I'll give you some there and go that way. So for the next 14 days, I want you to follow that plan right to a T. Okay? If you're unable to eat all the meals that's on the plan, that's fine. Don't force feed yourself. Eat what you can. After you weigh in tomorrow morning, you're gonna send me a direct email on Facebook or text with your feet on the scales every Monday. But keep you accountable over the weekend. Okay, we're off track on the weekends. We're off schedule. We tend to be off with our eating plan as well. Okay, so that's why I do it on Mondays. Keeps you honest on the weekends. If you mess up, don't lie. Just tell me. Okay, just say, Jay, I messed up on the weekend. Okay, good, fine. Let's get back on track. Because I can guarantee you, each and every one of you guys are going to mess up in your diet at least once. Okay, I've been bodybuilding for 20 years. I cheat all the time. Okay, so I know. So don't be embarrassed if you mess up. Just confess to me, let me know, so I can continue on with it. Because there's no way that I can figure out your calories if you're not sticking to a plan. So stick to the plan, okay? And things will going to work out. Going to work out great for everybody. So for the next 14 days, you're going to follow that plan. Okay? There's different options for different meals. Eat what you like on it. Okay? After the week one's done, you'll send me your weight. Okay? I'm expecting, anybody that has more than 30 pounds to lose, I'm expecting 2, 3, 4, 5 pounds a week off you. I'm not expecting a lot. Anybody that only has like 10 pounds to lose, I'm expecting probably like a pound. Okay? So if I like what I see, we leave it alone. Okay? Now, as far as calories go, anybody have a Fitbit here? Okay? So use your Fitbit. There's the Fitness Pal app. There's also another one that I posted on our page. It's called Eat This Much. A friend of mine was telling me about it today. It's really cool. So what you do is you put all your foods into it, right? It tells you calories. Or you can go, I want to eat 1,200 calories, and it goes, there's your menu for the day. Pretty neat, eh? So that's stuff you guys can do later on. So what we're going to do for the first week, you guys are going to keep track of your food, not only on that, but you're going to calculate it using the fitness apps and tell me how many calories that you've had. If you're losing the weight, we're good. Right? If you're not losing, we can adjust that, right? So if you guys are losing weight, and I'm happy, and you guys are happy with the numbers, we'll stick to that. Do that for 2 weeks. You may be on 1,200 calories, you might be on 15, right? I'm not going to tell everybody to be on the same amount. You can't do that. Whatever calories that you're losing weight on, we'll stick with that. That's how we're going to do that. Does that make sense to you guys? Because remember, I'm working with 25, 30 people at this time, right? So this is going to be the best way for everybody. And that way you're going to be able to learn too after this is all said and done. This challenge, I want it to be a lot different than the rest. I want it to be better, of course, but I also want to make sure that everybody's educated on it. Because after the challenge, you're like, what do I do? What do I eat? Right? Well, now you're going to know what to do and what to eat. You're going to keep going. You're going to keep exercising. You're going to have a great strength training program. Or you have your classes, and you'll know how to eat. After 2 weeks, guys, you can have Greek yogurt. You can have berries. As long as you stay within your calories, I don't really care what you eat as long as it's healthy. Okay? Does that make sense? All right? All right, so, as far as like carbs and all that stuff, eat carbs. You can have that stuff, okay? I was saying earlier that my diet right now, to maintain really where I'm at, is like 2,500 calories. If during the day, I don't eat all the food because I'm working, I don't really have time, right? I'll go home at 8, 9 o'clock at night, have 1,000 calories left. I'll eat 1,000 calories before I go to bed. You guys can do the same thing. Don't worry about it. If you're within your pork intake, eat it. Okay, all this, things like don't eat carbs after 7 o'clock, it's all bull crap. Okay, I'm going to show you guys a totally different way on how to eat properly. Okay, so that's what we're going to do for the first 2 weeks. Weigh-ins tomorrow. Okay, if I don't get your weight till Wednesday of any week, I know what happened on the weekends. Okay, all right. Okay, so anyways, just be honest with me. Okay, I've been doing this for 22 years. I know when I'm being bullshitted. All right, so anyways, just don't do that. Just be honest, and I'll be able to do it. That way I can help you guys more. Make sure that you drink at least 2 liters of water a day. Okay, your body actually expels 2 liters of water a day. Naturally, it does. So you got to make sure that you drink at least 2 liters. Okay. If you're drinking coffee, you can have your coffee, all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to be hard on you with that. Just make sure that you're replenishing it with water. So if you have an extra large coffee at Tim Hortons, you're going to have 2 extra large waters to replace the water that you're going to lose. Okay, it will dehydrate you. Okay. Like I say, weigh-ins every Monday, keeps you accountable over the weekends. All right. And if you need the extra accountability, I'll weigh on Friday and Monday. On the table, you guys will see some condiments there. Okay. I also have a video that I did back in not the last summer, the summer before. It's on YouTube. I actually sent the link on the JFTS page. You guys should have it there now. It just goes through and just shows you all the different condiments that you can have. All right. So, and I also did a video on. I went to Steve's Pharmacy, the Guardian over there. Over east, and I took a video of me going into the store. It's kind of weird, right? Because I'm walking in, like talking, but anyways, I'll put that on the page for you guys. They have I would say probably 100 projects there, so they have a lot. So then, you have your different syrups in the back here, and different syrups here that you can use for just different things. Like myself, for instance, I eat a lot of oatmeal. It's one of my staples that I have. So with my oatmeal, I'll put, I like chocolate macaroons. You know what I mean? Like you remember being a kid, have the frogs, right? So I'll put that in, chocolate macaroon. So I'll put some of that in. And of course, I'm gonna have some extra chocolate in it. So I'll put, I'm pouring it on. There's nothing in it, right? You know what I mean? So you can eat, then I put my chocolate protein powder in it and mix it up and I eat like that. This one here, a lot of people will say, what do you eat that smells so good? I make coconut chicken, which is with the coconut syrup, okay? So it says syrup, but it's like water. It's not even thick, right? So all I do is I just cut up a bunch of chicken, fry it up in a wok, pour this over, and I just put some veggies in it. Veggies kind of cook on their own anyway, right? Turn it down low, and things like that, right? You can also put this stuff in your protein shakes, right? You want to put that into a shake you can. Okay, so you guys use much of that stuff that you want, okay? For the pancakes, I like just the normal stuff. Then there's the maple one that you can use, okay? The butterscotch, I've had this before, and the blueberry. The blueberry is pretty good on pancakes, but what I like this stuff is for is making my own little, like with yogurt, Greek yogurt. So I don't know if you guys saw me one day, I had it in a plastic see-through cup, and I had Greek yogurt, and I had like that much of this on it, and then Greek yogurt, this, and then I topped it with blueberries. Delicious. I was full off it too. It's like 30 grams of protein in that, right? It's only like 250 calories. So we're going to teach you guys how to eat, more healthy, but also keep you full. Eat denser foods that fill you up. That's what you want, right? All that processed foods, it doesn't fill you up. Okay? What else can I tell you? Anybody ever eat those? These protein up, carb down? Okay? I should be telling you guys all this stuff because, I'm not going to be able to buy this because you guys are going to buy it all up, right? But anyways, it's good, right? So you guys can have wraps. Use this for your bread instead, okay? Use this for your bread instead, right? So yeah, who laughed?
Another
person training session for you. Goodness gracious. And then you have all your different things like, okay, as far as it's like your salt, your sodium, and all your spices go. As long as you don't have high blood pressure, or as long as your doctor told you not to have sodium, eat it. Okay? I remember when I started bodybuilding 30 years ago, everything was like, no salt, right? Now I'm putting salt on everything, right? You know what I mean? Your body's going to flush it out anyways, and they haven't really done any scientific research to say that you can have so many thousands of milligrams of sodium, okay? There's not even a guideline to follow anymore. So I just used to use whatever I want. So I use like a Montreal chicken spice, garlic, whatever you want to put on it, okay? Sometimes I'll make the big taco salads. Anybody ever see the taco salads I make and I post them? Basically, it's everything that you put on taco except for the shell, right? And you top it with cheese. And I use like taco seasoning that I put in my grill with my ground chicken or turkey. Just fry it all up, put it on over your lettuce, and you put your sour cream and salsa. And it fills you up, right? You know, it tastes good and it's healthy. And as far as like, you know, condiments, mustard, eat as many pickles as you want. Pickles are free, okay? Right? Hot sauce and stuff like that. The sriracha has a little bit of sugar in it, so if it was me, I would probably go with like maybe the Frank's hot sauce, things like that. There's not a whole lot in it, and a lot of people eat that shit on everything. Geez, not too many sessions, so I'm too busy for that. All right, so. And I do have a good pancake recipe that's on YouTube too. You guys can have that after the 2 weeks, okay? And I just want to you guys just everybody get on the same plan for the first couple of weeks. I want to show you guys that it works, okay? The diet that you're having in your hand right now works, okay? Last year I trained somebody for a show. I charged $1,000 for that same diet you have in your hand right now. That's my competition diet, okay? So that's why I know it works, okay? So if you say my plan doesn't work, then I know that you're not following it, okay? So follow the plan. It works. It's a plan that I've used to win a lot of competitions. I'm not doing it this time because I'm doing a higher carb. Changed it up a little bit, but that plan is good. You'll notice there's a lot of like artificial products up here and stuff. I only use that for when we're trying to lose weight. Okay, you're not going to lose weight, a whole lot of weight, and be able to enjoy the flavor of foods if you're having stuff that's full of sugar and all that kind of stuff. Okay, this is the tool that we use for now. Get to the point where we're happy, we're in our maintenance, then we can go ahead and have like maple syrup and all that kind of stuff. Okay, you can lose weight having that stuff too. It's all natural, right? But right now it's just simple, easier just to do it this way. Okay, so it's just a tool that we use. All right, not something you got to have for the rest of your life. And I've never heard anybody die from aspartame or sweeteners. I heard of heart disease, diabetes, stroke. All right, so just a tool. So if I get any haters, just tell them Jason said just do it. All right. Now, as far as like things for your water, I use a lot of these amino cuts and stuff. They're like a pre-workout, but they're a really, really light pre-workout. So it has caffeine in it, but I don't know. I can drink this. I do drink it all day long. And maybe that's why I don't sleep. I don't know. But anyways, I like the flavor. So this is a sweet tea. There's a peach mango. If you guys go down to Supplement King, say that you're a member at JFTS, you get 15% discount anyway, okay? So just say you're a member, you'll get that discount, okay? As far as protein powders go, I just go ahead, that's by Costco. $39, $40 for that stuff, it's 5 pounds. Especially for you ladies, that will do you guys a couple months easily. Because you're only going to have probably like a half a scoop, right? That's all you need, right? They're 30 grams. You guys are consuming 15, 20 grams per meal. That's lots of protein, okay? And as far as vitamins go, the Kirkland, they're a really good brand. They have, basically they're just as good as Centrum, all the other ones that you pay twice the money for. This is a whole year's supply. What was that, like 20 bucks, wasn't it? It's like 20 bucks, right? So, and there's different ones, like women, like over 40, over 50. Not like there's any women who are over 50, but if you were, you I have a fan. All right. Also, I'll be having some of these for sale if anybody's interested. I ordered some off Amazon about a week ago or so I don't know if anybody's ever saw my journal or not. It's something that I wrote over COVID, so when we were closed down for 3 months, I decided to do over 1,000 exercise videos, which I did. I have them all stored away. I did a bunch of exercise videos on like how to do like squats, lunges, over 1,000 exercises. I wrote this. Right? Well, everybody sat home and was like, "What are we going to do?" I stayed busy, right? So, if you do get this, or you want to go on Amazon and check it out, on the first page, it's like all your thoughts and ideas on it. Okay. Anybody that's doing this challenge with the weights, okay? This book is designed for our members. So the exact same program that everything's written up on for your strength training program is right here. Just go ahead and write all in. Okay. You can track your sleep, you can track your water, all your food. If you're diabetic, your glucose levels, all that kind of stuff. Even at the very back, you can track your all your measurements and stuff too for the year. Okay. All right. So it's good. It's $35 on Amazon. I'm selling it for $25. But if you're interested, let me know because I think I just ordered like 20. So it's going to be kind of whoever wants it, can let me know and I'll put it away for you. Okay. Okay, so I posted some of the workouts today. So Jessica and I, we've spent, probably an hour and a half today. We videotaped 4-day split, and then that was program 1, and then we did a program 2. So program 1 is for anybody that hasn't done the challenge before. That's why I did 2 programs, because some people already did. I'm not going to make them do the same weight training program. That's the only reason. So if you guys look at it and say, why did they get that program and we get this one? Well, that's the reason, because I don't want people doing the same thing they just got that do for 12 or 16 weeks. That's the only reason, okay? If Jessica's training you guys quickly through a program, if she thinks that you can do the other program or she wants to, she'll get you to do it. So whatever the trainer decides to do, it's the same thing, guys. It's a 4-day split, same amount of exercises, all that kind of stuff, okay? And just because it's typed up and written up doesn't mean it can't be changed. I showed you a lot of programs last week, and I changed every one. I changed some change to it. Okay, so it's not cookie cutter per se. We will go ahead and we will change things around. If you have knee problems, back problems, anything like that, we will switch around. Today I just went through today and posted tomorrow's workout, but tomorrow when I have a little more time, I'll go through and put all the rest of them on there. Okay. Anybody have any questions with that so far? Diet, anything? Yeah. Okay, so you're not gonna. Okay, good. Ask me some questions. Yeah, have you had it?
Yeah,
There's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot, yeah. It's like 3 or 4 pancakes, right? But it just depends like how thick you like it, right? So if you like them thinner, you'll get more out of it, right? So yeah. And put the berries on the top. Like some people put it right inside and it doesn't work. Because it's not like your average pancake batter. Once you eat these for a while, then you eat the pancake batter, pancake batter is disgusting. It's so thick, right? So all right, anybody have any questions so far? Of course you do, Holly.
Yeah.
I'm just teasing. Yeah, you can have it. Yeah, and get all the stuff. Hey, listen, it's got 0 calories in it, drink it. All right, I actually know a professional bodybuilder, and probably should say, I won't say his name, but he drinks at least 12 cans of Diet Pepsi a day. And if I showed you a picture of him, he's a pro bodybuilder. If I showed you a picture of him, he's ripped all day long. Yeah. Right? Because it's just liquid. The only way you get liquid into them, right? So
That doesn't mean 0 calorie alcohol. Stay away from the alcohol.
Wait.
we didn't say nothing about alcohol. We're talking about pop. Mind your own business. Next.
All right, you're allowed to be drunk all the time then.
No alcohol at all. No alcohol. Okay. So was that your question?
No.
Okay. Go ahead, Tara.
It's about coffee. So, is it okay to put almond milk? Like, I'm not no sugar, even though I love
Yeah, you can have almond milk in it.
almond milk.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Yeah, there's different ones you can have too. Like some people like the hazelnut and the vanilla, and what they'll do is they'll put like a little bit of that in it, and then a little bit of the normal stuff, right? So it's not so much sugar, but I think it's like 4 grams of sugar anyway, so it's not that bad. And it made comparison, right? Yeah.
You can get that in words now. You can order almond milk.
You can what?
You can order like coffee now. It's only been for a little while. You have almond milk.
Yeah.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Just make sure if you're a big coffee drinker though, you make sure that you're getting your water intake, okay? All right, so I learned 2 things, especially with women. You don't mess with their wine or their coffee. All right, so if you're drinking wine, we'll keep that, we'll talk about that later. That'll be like a one-on-one thing.
I'm like a big milk drinker and always have.
Not no more, you're not.
So, like, but you said cheese is okay, but not drinking milk? Like, so it's not the dairy products in general, it's just milk?
Well, dairy products aren't that good for you anyways, to be honest with you. I'm gonna do a little spin-off joke with this, okay? So you guys ever watch Pump and Iron with Arnold? They asked Arnold, do you drink milk? And Arnold says, no, milk's for babies.
Yeah.
Right? It's not really, it's my own opinion, it's not for human consumption. Okay, you know what I mean? So it's probably things that you should be eating. There's a lot of things that are in that gets pumped in those cows that you're consuming. Just remember that, right? I know that we're eating the meat and stuff like that, but the milk's a little bit more different, you know. If you're going to, I would switch to the almond milk, things like that, right? Or drink it, stay in your calories. I'm not going to tell you what you can and what you can't have. I'm going to tell you how many calories you can have, right? So if milk's something that you like, I'm not going to say never have it again, all right? Because I'm just setting you up for you to do it anyway, right? You know, you're not going to listen to me, right? You're not going to, right? You're definitely not. Right, so maybe just drink less of it, you know what I mean, so drink skim.
But like the
There's different
recipe,
ways to do it.
I'm sorry.
But I'm not a real big dairy person, so you know what I mean, to ask me that question,
I guess
as far as weight loss and getting toned, I don't think dairy will do that for you.
it's just the recipes where you call for like a little bit of almond milk or soy milk, like if you use skim milk instead. But I don't drink it any other time.
Yeah, but you could though, if you wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I thought you were drinking a big glass of,
oh, no,
you guys think she was drinking a big glass of milk? That's what I thought.
Oh,
Yeah, the big
Milk
carton
drinker.
just standing.
I was
in the
thinking about the
fridge.
carton going like that. I was like, just milk drinker.
No, just cooking, like where you require soy milk or oat milk. If I use skim milk, is it gonna screw up the recipe and the taste? And
I
it's
don't,
gonna be awful?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
I couldn't see it anyway. It's all pretty watery, isn't it?
Yeah.
Soy and skim, right?
Pretty much. Okay.
Okay, so you get questions in your mind right now, but you're too shy to ask. Open your mouth up and tell me.
I don't know. So I always say water or protein shakes. So I can't do it. So I use almond milk for my protein shakes. Is it okay?
Yeah, you can. Like, right now on whatever plan that I have you on right now, I want you to stick to it. Right? After 2 weeks, you can have all that stuff.
So can you use, like, I know water is ideal to use for protein.
That's what I want you to use. If you don't want to use it, then use soy milk. But that's the message I'm getting across today. Okay?
What are your thoughts on those Premier protein shakes that I have
You can have those after the cleanse.
afterwards?
Yeah. Yeah. But I'll be honest with you, they're not going to fill you up. Right? They're on the go. There's something you're going to grab in the car, kind of get into. Protein powder, protein shakes, guys, are a supplement. They're not a meal replacement. Okay? The difference is if you need that extra protein in your body or if you're on the go, you have it. Do not replace it as a meal. Okay? Your body needs to break down the food. It needs to break down that protein. There's no when you're drinking it, there's no breakdown. Okay? It goes right through you pretty quick. Okay? Unless you're mixing with berries and things like that, right? Have a quick look at the plan if you need to. Not just vitamins and things like that. That's all I talk about. Yeah. I'm not big on that stuff, to be honest with you. You eat a balanced diet, you're going to get a lot of that stuff anyway, especially your BCAAs, your branched chain amino acids. You get most of that off that anyways, right? And when you guys aren't like into bodybuilding and things like that, right? That's more directed towards that. It's a waste of money. Like I don't need to use that stuff, right? So, and then anybody that does, the bodybuilders, they get paid to say they use it. Doesn't mean they do, right? You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't believe in all that stuff. To be honest with you. You get a lot of your nutrition and a lot of your creatine will come from meat. You don't need any extra stuff. Yeah, you get your protein in through your beans and lentils, things like that. We can adjust your plan as we go along, okay? You know, I'll be looking at you too, especially anybody that's doing the sculpting one. Like you guys might not sure where you're going to be at. I can almost go around and tell you where you're going to be at just by telling. I can even just tell by just looking at you right now where you're going to be at, right? So, but as we get closer and closer, there's going to be a chance where we're going to say, I want you to come in, I want to have a look at you, right? It's going to be up to you, but I want to see you. You'll have to wear something that's a little more revealing so I can look, okay? It's no difference if I was going to train somebody to be on stage for bikini, right? Things like that. So if you're comfortable with that, I can adjust a lot easier and quicker if I can actually see what you look like. Makes sense? A little bit harder to see people through clothing, all right? So, but anyways, but we'll get to that point later on. So, but the numbers I was looking at, looks like about 15 for the transformation and like 11 or so for the sculpt, body sculpting, which is pretty awesome because I thought I only had 2 people for the sculpting. I was like, oh, I wasn't sure if it was even going to go or not. So anyways, I'm pretty happy that we're going to be able to do this. So every Tuesday night from 7:30 to whatever, 8:30, 10 after 8. So it'll be probably about a 40-minute workout. We're going to be doing group workouts here, okay? So myself, if Jessica's here, she'll be here. She don't work that night, but she may come in. But anyways, there'll be 2 or 3 trainers here that'll be here help us anyway. So I don't want to put her on the spot, so she's here, okay? So we'll be doing some workouts here. It depends on how big your group is. If it's a good sized group, we'll spread it out, we'll do some weights and kind of do this. But basically what it's for is to get everybody together, okay? Create, some bonds, some friendship with everybody, okay? So that way you're not all competing against each other. I don't want you guys even look at each other's competition. I want more like inspire each other, push each other, things like that. That's what we're doing this for, okay? The trainers, we're all really involved. I'm the owner, I'm gonna be here anyways, like all that kind of stuff, just to show you guys that, we're all into this together, all right? The workouts they'll be kick-ass workouts. I'll make sure that when you leave, you're dead, okay?
32, no repeat, workout. Right there.
All right.
32.
So anyways, we're gonna make sure you guys get a good workout in. I'm not saying you won't be sore the next day, but you'll still be able to do a class or your weight training, kind of like that. Just more like will be more of a fat burning workout kind of thing, and some stretching and all that kind of stuff, right? So it'll be fun. This time we're going to throw in one every week to keep people motivated. It's every Tuesday. If it happens to be a snowstorm on a Tuesday, we're not going to reschedule it. It's going to go next Tuesday. I don't want to get caught up behind and stuff like that. Just need to keep going with it, right? So anyways, so we're looking forward to that. The first one will be this week. Okay, we'll start right off on Tuesday with that, okay? Pardon me? 7:30 p.m., yeah.
I'm glad they went the nights for that, so there's
Yeah.
no other people on
Yeah.
their own cursing.
Well, we went nights because that's all we have. We're full here, right? And we wanted to have the gym as private as we could, right?
We're not allowed to curse around people right now.
No. Listen, we put the F in JFTS, right? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so once this is all said and done, did everybody get their before pictures done with Al? Okay, if you didn't, maybe talk to Al afterwards, okay? You can schedule for that. So the challenge is done, I think, April 4th. Within that week, that frame, a few days before that, a couple days afterwards, within that week or so, you guys will be getting your after pictures done. Some people ask me, what do I wear before and after? Wear whatever you feel comfortable seeing up on the flat screen, because that's where your picture's going to be. So when I'm standing at the podium, almost like we're getting married, right? You're coming up to meet me, right? Anyways, your name will be called out. You'll come up. There'll be basically a whole entire wall with a projector before afters. You guys will have that spotlight to yourself. You come up, you walk the red carpet. Everybody will come out individually. When that's all done, myself, Jessica, maybe a couple more trainers, I'll need some help. Everybody gets a medal. Okay, everybody gets a JFTS medal. They're really nice medals. Every year I get a new one designed. So last year's is different from this year's and all that kind of stuff, right? So I'll get a new design for one for this year. Everybody will get medals. And then we're just going to break it down. We'll do the transformation first, and then we'll do top 5. So out of 11 people, 5 people are going to walk away with something. Okay? And then same with the other division. Out of 11, 5 are going to walk away with something, right? And then I'm always going to give a special award out. So work hard, right? Even if you say to yourself, there's no way I'm going to win this challenge in your mind, because whoever's like that, think about winning that extra award that I'm going to be giving out. Maybe for the hardest worker. Might be somebody that I see come more often than but whoever does that will be acknowledged for that. I want you guys to know that, okay? The judging will be very fair, professionally judged, and I'll also be the judge at the end of it. If I look at something and say, you know what, this person deserves this award, they're going to get that award because I'm hands-on. I see that. Judges that I'll be hiring aren't even going to see you guys. They're going to see it all. They're going to see pictures. Pictures don't always say it all, right? So those guys, I use professional judges to knock it down for me, and then if I need to shuffle things around, I will. And none of these are my favorite, put it that way, okay? Because I've been screwed around so many bodybuilding companies, so I lost so many titles because the person I was competing against, his dad was the judge, okay? So I'm not doing that, okay? So the judge will be very fair. That's why I decided to go with the 2 different divisions, right? So how can you compare somebody that's lost 50 pounds to somebody who's lost 10? How do you do that? The person who lost 10 has a 6-pack, the one who lost 50 or 40, you can't do that. So that's why I decided to go with the sculpting, do the transformation, so it's judged more fairly. Okay, so anyways, so I'm looking forward to it. Obviously you guys are too because you're here, right? So as far as the after party goes, you'll be able to bring a person with you. If anybody else wants to come, we're probably gonna charge like $20 for people to come to pay for the meal. I talked to James Mullinger, he's gonna come and do maybe a 34-minute skit. And last time we did a 2-hour event. I think we're gonna make it a 3-hour event this time. And people wanted some drinkies, so anyways, we might have a bar there, or you guys can bring some liquor with you, things like that. But it's gonna be a nice time, okay?
I might wear a dress again.
Yeah, she looked different. I have to look and see. I think it's going to be that Saturday. The challenge on Monday. It's going to be the after party will be that Saturday. Yeah, me and Skull will be at house. I'm not going to say for sure, Holly. Okay.
For workouts and classes, like, are you recommending like 3 to 4 classes a week, and how many times cardio?
I want you here at least 3 times a week.
Right,
Yeah,
what
typically
about
you want. The
cardio?
classes are different now. Eh? Mondays is cardio or weight training. Next Tuesdays is cardio. That's how it goes.
Is that on your website? Like, what
Yeah, if you go on the VIP page, the workouts are there. I posted my. Yeah, well, just send me a request and I'll send it to you. I did the strength training today. Jessica did the cardio one. So it's right there. So your workouts are there, right? You know what I mean? So it gives you guys a chance to see what's ahead. And as far as anybody that's not doing the class of weight training, I think everybody's at least in at least one session already with their strength training out there. Anyways, if not, we'll get things taken care of this week, right? So it's been a lot. It's really Jessica and I have been doing it all, right? You look at 25 people, it's over 100 sessions. A few people think it's a little while to do that, right? So, but anyways, I think we're doing pretty good as far as that goes.
So as long as we have a open training session, we just do program one or two.
Yeah, you'll get a couple sessions in this week. We'll get you all going. And you know what to do anyways, man. You have lots of programs, right? Anybody have any questions? Okay. Tara, you've asked a lot of questions. Why don't you whisper and someone else is hearing your question? Just to mix up a little bit. Okay, go ahead, Patty.
Jason, I just want to clarify, so this year's 2 weeks follows food.
Yeah,
And then after the 2 weeks, that's when the calendar counting.
exactly.
Will you let us know how many calories?
No, you're going to let me know because if you lose your weight and you're writing down your calories every day, then that's what we're going to stick to. Okay, so you're going to use those apps that we talked about,
Yeah.
right? I sent you the app on the page. You plug your food in those apps. It's going to tell you how much calories that you're consuming. You're going to eat till you're satisfied with that plan.
Plug this food in.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to eat all those meals. You're not going to force feed yourself. You eat what you can. Week from tomorrow, you'll weigh. I expect you to be down 2 pounds. You should lose 2 or 3 weeks. All right, so I expect to see that. If I see 1 pound, I'll give you 1 more week, and then that's it. I'm dropping your calories by at least 300-400 calories a day to make sure that you lose a pound a week. See what I mean? So that's how I'm going to do that. All right, so I don't want you getting all worried about this caloric intake stuff, guys. It's pretty simple stuff. Okay, you're all going to lose weight. We're all going to do good here. Just got to kind of trust the process. If you want to stick that plan longer, go ahead. I've done that same plan for 24 weeks. Okay, same plan for 4 weeks. Same thing every day for breakfast. 24 weeks. Okay, so anyways, it's up to you guys if you want to follow it. Right? I just woke up one day saying, see if these guys can do this for 14 days. Right? So if you can do this for 14 days without messing up one, I'll be very happy with that. Okay, that's also going to give you guys a kickstart. Okay, so when you're down 5, 6, some people will be down 8 or 9 pounds. When you're down that much weight in 2 weeks, you're gonna be like, wow, this is really good, it works. You might want to stick to it longer, or you can say, you know what, I'm motivated, we can keep going with this now, because now I trust it. All right, so it's always good to start with a good plan like that, all right? But the reason I want to do the calories is because I want you guys to be able to have different things, right? Especially if you're out with friends and doing different things like that, you can have some different types of food. And I don't want you getting bored of eating the same old stuff either. Okay?
For meal 4, for the rice, it says to have 4 rice meals, so you don't have more meal with protein pancakes.
Whatever it says on it, yeah. I don't have a copy, so.
Yeah, just one potato, or do you have sweet potato on those other days?
What was that, Meg? Meal what?
4.
4?
Yeah.
So like supper, it says to have 3 to 4 times a week on the days that you don't have meal.
Yeah. And the other one, you have protein and veggies.
But, okay, so then we can have rice or sweet potato 3 to 4 days a week?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's carb. Yeah.
That's what I thought, I just wanted to clarify.
And you don't have to worry about being that specific with things. Because as long as we're eating healthy food in portion, it's going to work out. Right? It's when we overeat or eat bad food that doesn't work. We end up gaining weight. Right? Did I talk about water yet? 2 liters, at least 2 liters of water a day, okay? All right, so at least 2 liters. Women, you guys, most you'd want to drink, well, you'd be 3. I talked about this stuff already. Hot sauces, Frank's hot sauce is a little bit better, it's got less sugar in it. It depends on what you're doing. So, it depends on the individual. Okay, so who's your trainer? I'm your trainer. Okay? Anybody doing classes, you're just going to do classes. Anybody, I'll let you know kind of individualized. But if you get more than 30 pounds to lose, I want you over there at least 6 days, like 5 to 6 days a week, 30 to 40 minutes. You should be on for 30 minutes, 5 days a week on the Stairmaster. No, I'm not. I only joke on the weekends. Any other questions? I bet you don't want to ask any more questions now about cardio. Yeah.
The class that you're going to do on Tuesdays, so if we do that, should we be lifting weights on Wednesday or should we do a grass?
That workout on Tuesday, guys, that can be your Tuesday workout.
So don't do your weight training, then go to that.
You don't need to.
But then the next day, back to the regular schedule.
Yeah, that's why your workouts are in days. Day 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you do day 1, do class, and then the next day's day 3 would be your day 2. Right? When you're done with day 4, take a day, 2 days rest from weights, do some cardio, some stretching, and come back in and start your routine again. So 4-day split, you get 4 days, you get 7 days, you get 4 days of workouts in. Okay? On the days that you don't have weights, do some cardio. You should be exercising on this challenge 6 days a week, guys. All right? Okay? If you're doing classes, if you're doing the Monday to Fridays, the classes are pretty intense, right? You know what I mean? So you don't want to worry yourself out too much. You'll be good to go with your classes, like 5 days with that, right?
So really, if we're doing a split program for 4 days, and then we have our group training one day, and then I do cardio, and I go 1 day, and I have 1 rest day.
There you go. Yeah. Everything's going to be very well structured, right? So there won't be too much room for guessing. We don't want that. We don't want you guys guessing. Especially overthinkers. Anybody here an overthinker? Liar, liar. I'm putting the ones that didn't raise their hand. All right? Okay? You remember, okay? JFTS is like 85-90% women, and 85-90% of them are overthinkers. All right, so I know. Okay? As far as alcohol goes, I really want you guys to keep that as much as you can, okay? Like I know you might have some here and there, but for the next 14 days, I want you just to keep it clean, okay? Because that's going to slow your weight down, loss down a lot. You can't get in shape by drinking and consuming alcohol. I'll tell you right now, it doesn't work, okay? Any other questions? No? Anybody got any funny jokes or any jokes? We're good. So has everybody had their measurements done? Okay, I've asked that already. Okay, so we're good there. Okay. You didn't? Yeah, you did Monday.
Now that you finished, I have a question. Sorry, my bad. So, weigh-in is tomorrow. Do you want us to message you to tell you like when we're planning on coming to gym to make sure you're here, or?
So weigh-ins, we normally do them virtually. So you take a picture of your feet on the scales at home in the morning, keep it consistent. Send it to me directly on my Facebook page or text it to me. Every time you send it, so from week 1, 2, 3 up to 12. So week 1, say that you're into week 3, you send me the third picture. You put week 1, you put your weight, week 2, you keep updating me. A lot of times I don't have access to your file. I may be home, I may be somewhere else. That way I can look at it. It makes it much more easier. Because I have 26 of you guys and I have 36 people that I'm going to be watching over the next 12 weeks. It will make it easier for me too. So if you can do that, I can look and see how much weight you've lost.
Okay,
And I can either congratulate you right away or, not.
Don't send it to me.
Okay? So just send them to me privately, but that's all you got to do. All right?
Do
Yes.
you care if when we weigh in on Mondays, if it's like first thing in the morning, or if I wake up, come here, and then do something?
Just make sure it's consistent though.
Okay.
If you're off by a couple hours, that's fine. But don't do a morning weigh-in and an evening one. You're going to be up, women are going to be up over 3 or 4 pounds. Men can be up to 7, 8 pounds. Right? So just try to make it as consistent as you can, okay? like I was saying before, like if you don't send me your weight on Wednesday, I know what you did on the weekend. Okay? I've had a few last challenge. Like people send me on Wednesday. Yeah, so I didn't get your weight. Well, yeah, so I had some cheese on the weekend. You want to get that weight up before you send me that picture there, right? So, but like I say, guys, just do your best, right? I'm not expecting you guys to be 100% eating clean the whole entire time. You will slip up. You'll feel motivated for a while. It's going to be great. Everything's going to be working awesome. The next thing you know, something's going to hit you. Stress at home, your job, something's going to hit you, and then you're going to turn to the thing that you used to turn to. Food, alcohol, whatever it is, but eventually that will be gone. You won't be able to, you'll be able to handle your stress different ways. But just do your best. And if you mess up, say tomorrow, get it going better the next day. Don't dwell on the past. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Okay. It's my philosophy. All right, I'm done talking. Any other questions? No, Jamie?
No.
You gonna wait till I pack everything up first?
Yeah,
All right. Okay. Well, thanks for you guys for coming, and we're looking forward to this. And let's get this thing started. So, day one tomorrow for weight training. Your program's already online. I do have paper copies as well. If you don't got one, we give you one, or the trainer is going to give you one anyways. Anybody doing classes, get your butt in class. And I'll see you guys. If I don't see you tomorrow, which I'll see most of you, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. All right. Awesome.
So the VIP page is separate from the.
You guys, all you going to have access to that.